I always start these videos looking absolutely terrifying, but hopefully by the end, I look the best I've ever looked. This is what I love about girlhood. I love getting ready for a night out or an event. It's usually way better than the actual event itself. So I thought we could get ready together. I've just been doing some skincare. I've got this collagen face mask on. I've made myself a beverage, and if you are getting ready with me right now, go make yourself a fun beverage. I swear, doing absolutely anything with a fun beverage makes things way better. Today I have a banana matcha, and this has pumpkin spice in it, and it is delicious. Also had my everything shower this morning. I've scrubbed, I've shaved, I feel so smooth. I've also washed my hair for the first time since having my tapes taken out, and having a good hair scrub in the shower, that felt like magic. So I'm currently trying to decide what I want to do with my hair, because the dress that I'm wearing I feel like could look really good with a hair up. So I'm thinking I might dry it, maybe pin curl it, and then it's easier to put up when it's curly, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So these are my two dress options. I really wish you could help me right now, because I have never been so torn over which outfit I want to go for. So I've got this maxi dress, both of them are House of CB. I've got this gorgeous green maxi dress. This is so autumnal. I think I am leaning more towards this one, but then I have this gorgeous little mini dress as well. And I love that they're both covered in beads. Like, these are very, very special dresses. But I think once I've done my hair and makeup, I'm going to try them both on and see which one I prefer. I mean, I'm going to wear them both at some point. I've decided I'm going to attempt a hair up today. I'm not the best at hair, but we're going to see what we can do. I mean, I've been doing a couple recently and they've actually turned out okay. I'm going to blast it with my Shark Flex Fusion, and then I'm going to curl it. So I'm going to leave it to sit in pin curls while I do my makeup, and then I'm going to attempt the hair up. Now is my favorite time of getting ready. I love to do my makeup, whereas my hair feels like a little bit of a chore. I'm going to leave these to cool, and then I'm going to come back and do my hair up after my makeup's done. I want to do what I did on my birthday, because I think that was my favorite glam of the year. It was dark, it was sultry. I've been enjoying the high contrast makeup looks recently. So first of all, I need to prep my skin well, because my skin gets so dry this time of year. So I'm using the haruharuwonder toner, and I'm just applying that to my skin. Now this product is something that I've been using for the past month, and when I tell you, this has become a staple, not just in my skincare routine, but also in my makeup routine. I've noticed a difference in my skin anyway, because it has a gentle exfoliant, helps reduce breakouts, evens the skin tone, and it also improves the skin's elasticity, so it makes it nice and bouncy and plump. So I use this as part of my skincare routine, and then I'll also use it with my foundation as well, because the way it makes foundation apply makes it way less cakey, but my favorite thing about it is it's so hydrating. My current favorite foundation is the Dior stick. I never thought I'd be a stick foundation kind of girl, but this one has become my favorite foundation of the year. It gives such a nice coverage without it being too heavy. And then when you mix it with this, I've not even said what it is. This is the haruharuwonder blackrice probiotics barrier essence. If you mix it with this, just tiny little bit, it just blends so well into the skin, gives such a gorgeous full coverage. I found that my skin actually looks hydrated by the end of the day, because I think when you do all of your skincare and then you do your makeup, your skin's gonna obviously look hydrated straight away, whereas this locks in the moisture. And if I've got any blemishes, which I've got a couple on my cheek, I just go back in with the stick and press that in. And this is my perfect finish of foundation. It's glowy, it's hydrated, it's made my skin look plump. I do find stick foundations tend to look drier, whereas if you mix it with this, the barrier essence, it makes it look more skin-like, more supple. This combination, it's going to be in my yearly favourites. A massive thank you to Haru Haru for sponsoring this part of the video, when I tell you that this is going to remain firmly in my makeup bag from now on. This is like a favourites video, because I have another favourite. This has been my favourite cream bronzer at the minute, and it's the Vive bronzer. This is in the shade medium. You literally need the tiniest amount of this product. I think this is gonna last me until the day I die. What brush is this? Iconic brush. It's perfect for a cheek contour because it just sits in the hollows of your cheeks really nicely. And I kind of use this to half contour, half bronze. So I'll put it in the places that I would usually contour, but because it is more of a warm bronzy colour, it's also bronzing up the skin as well. Something that is very new to me is I've been contouring my nose with cream products, and I just think it looks more natural. I'm kind of in the mood to try something different today, so I'm going to do my eyes before I do my concealer and set my face. I'm going to go quite heavy with the eyeshadow, so I'm thinking we're going to try something today. Please also ignore my brows. They are in desperate need of a little trim and a pluck and a thread and a wax and all of the above. But the brow gel that I've been loving recently is the Rare Beauty Brow Gel. And then when I want more of a fluffy, natural looking brow, this is the best brow pencil. It's the Kosas Brow Pop Nano. And this is the thinnest eyebrow pencil I've ever used. You can really mimic brow hairs with this. I do want more of a natural brow today, so I'm not going to apply too much of this. Okay, let's have a look on my favourite app for some makeup inspo for the eyes. Something like this. I think this makeup will look good with both dresses. And I also think with a hair up, the makeup needs to give. I've got my very loved Kylie palette. This is all mattes, but I do have a couple of shimmers in my makeup drawers, so we'll see. But I do need to just apply a little bit of concealer to prep my eyes. It's so weird doing it this way around. I'm really in the mood to try some different makeup looks at the minute. In fact, shall I zoom you in a little? I'm going to take this shade Natural and set my concealer down. Okay, I'm going to start with a darker transition today. I'm going to start with Rust, and I'm going to pop that into my crease. I think my eye shape suits a wing best, so I'm going to wing this out as well. And when you're doing a wing, you always want it quite high, because otherwise, if you do it too low, then you can make your eyes look really droopy. So you want to do it following your lash line up, and that'll give you a little bit of an eye lift. When I've got time to play with makeup and blend and I don't feel like I'm in a rush, like one of my worst things in life, one of my biggest pet peeves is when I'm rushing to get ready or someone's rushing me to get ready. I could literally, I'm not an angry person, I never get angry, but if I've got someone breathing down my neck while I'm getting ready, that is one of my biggest pet peeves. I've never used this colour before. I think it's literally untouched, but I'm going to use Nude. This is a little bit more of a cool tone. Then I'm going back in with the first shade and I'm just going to keep blending. I think that's the only thing when you're doing something a little bit more dramatic with your eyes, it requires a lot of blending. Now I'm taking the shade Chocolate on the same brush, and I'm going to use this just to slightly wing out the corners. So I'm just going to keep this on the outer corner. How come so many of my lashes are falling out? Can I make a wish if it's a fake lash? May as well try. I'm going to take the flat side of the brush and I'm just going to wing that out as well. Then just keep going back in with that original blending brush and blend it all together. And I'm going to use a brown mascara today. This is the Kylie Lash in the brown shade, and I thought this might be quite nice because we've got a brownie eye going on. I usually go ham with mascara, but I think because the eyes are already quite dark, it doesn't need too much. Okay, I'm going to move back onto my skin. So weird doing it this way around. I'm taking my Hourglass concealer. I've just thought I'll really be able to... This actually might be the way forward. Again, I used to go ham with concealer, but I apply a tiny bit now. I just use my concealer to brighten because my foundation has such a good coverage. I'm going to use a brush as well, just so I can really lift that eye. I can kind of carve out the wing. I'm going to set my under eyes using the Huda Beauty Easy Bake, but I'm just going to set under my eyes using this. I also do like to take it around my nose actually. It just helps to fade the smile lines a little bit. Not that there's anything wrong with smile lines. Smile lines means we're happy. But then for the rest of my face, I remembered this powder. This is the Hourglass powder in the shade Ambient. How could I forget about this powder? This used to be one of my favorite makeup products. I take that on a big brush. It's not like a highlighter. It just gives, like under certain lights, such a gorgeous sheen. It's not going to take away the glowiness of the foundation, but it just helps to set the face so the makeup's not going to slip and slide everywhere. Just realised I forgot to do my cream blush. This is what happens when you disrupt your makeup routine, but it's fine. I'll go in with powder blush. I'm going to bronze up my skin a little bit using the Mario skin enhancer. This is in the shade medium tan. And I'm just going to go over everywhere where I used the cream bronzer. This has been my favourite blush to use at the minute. The Kylie blush in the shade Sienna. That to me is just my perfect blush shade. Also, this brush is really good. This is the Makeup by Mario brush. So I use this side to bronze and then this side to blush. And if you like more of that peachy, sun-kissed kind of look, this blush is perfect for that. I'm so ready for autumn, but something I'm not ready to say goodbye to is summer skin. I love the look of like a sun-kissed skin. There's gonna be some pictures tonight, so I want to look nice and glowy. I'm going to use my YSL highlight. I don't know whether these have shades, but it's in like the goldy shade. I usually take this on my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, a bit on my jaw. I'm going to finish off my eyes, so I'm just going to go back in with Cedar. I need this mirror, sorry. I'm going to take that along my lash line and then just blend it up into the wing. I'm going to put my lip tint on while I take my hair out, and then I can finish off my lip combo. You're probably sick of me talking about this, but this is the Sachi Beauty lip liner and I use the shade Mauve. I can't talk while I'm doing this because this has to be very precise. It stains your lips. Okay. Spooky season. Looks a bit intimidating when you first put it on, but I swear it's worth it. Moment of truth. Taking these out. I mean, they don't have to be perfect because they are going up anyway. But I found since I've been practicing my hair ups, it's better to prep the hair before because it just sits better. I mean, I'm probably going to take this out now and just want to wear my hair down, but no, I'm going to attempt a hair up. And we're going to flip it. Give it a shake. I always love this little curl at the front. I think that looks really cute. In fact, that's just made me think I might actually wear a side part and then do like a... That's what I'm going to do. Give it a little spritz before. I'm just going to pin my hair to the side while I do my lip combo so it can kind of start settling in a side part. My hair has a tendency to just kind of do whatever it wants, so hair prep is absolutely necessary. Oh, this feeling of taking the lip tint off is great. I think because I've gone quite dark on my eyes, I'm going to do something a little bit lighter. So I'm going to take the Kylie Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Comes Naturally. This is a good kind of natural lip shade. It works really well with that lip tint as well. Thank you, Mommy. Thank you.
The lid won't fit on properly. I tried. Oh. Is that okay?
That's perfect. Thank you. Nice little treat from my mom. And then I'm going to take the shade Yash by MAC. This used to be such a classic in my makeup. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of Brulee by Morphe. Okay, and then my constant debate is, do I want to stay matte or do I want a gloss? I think I'm going to do a gloss today. I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Oil in like the, I don't even know what this is called. It looks like a glass slipper. Moving back onto the hair. Okay, I'm going to leave these pieces down. Do I want to leave one piece or two pieces? Then maybe do like a French twist. This is how I need my hair to sit. I just don't know how to pin it there. I got a couple of these French twist pins from Amazon, so I'm going to attempt to do a French twist because my friend Jason taught me how to do it. So I'm going to leave these pieces down. And then I'm just going to twist. He said to twist it back on itself and then just slide in the pin. It did take a little bit of playing around, but this is the hair. I don't know whether I should have put that bit back and just had one piece down. Although this frames my face a little bit more. Okay, that is the hair and makeup done. I'm really happy with the way it turned out. I'm glad I went darker with the eyes, especially because my hair's up. Now I need to go and put on my outfit. I think I've decided on this dress. I want to feel as glam as possible, so I'm gonna do this one. I'm really glad my mum's here because it's dresses like this. I'm like, how does one single girl put this on alone? Anything to do with a corset, I always need help with. So, you know, like I said at the beginning of this video, I need to look the best I've ever looked. Well, Maybe I don't look the best I've ever looked, but this dress is the most beautiful thing I've ever put on my body. I am obsessed with it. It's so autumnal, it's so sparkly. I feel like a princess. And what is gonna make this dress even better is some body glow. This one I actually got recently. I think it's from a brand called Granado. And this is the Tropical Illuminator. So I'm gonna put this on my chest. I don't even think I need any crazy jewelry with this, so I'm not gonna wear a necklace. I think I'm just gonna put a pair of earrings in. Oh my goodness, that looks so good. Smells good too. And then my perfume for tonight is gonna be Angel Share by Kilian. I've not worn this for ages because to me this is more of an autumnal scent. It smells very like strong, cinnamony, fall vibes. And then I have these earrings that I got in Ibiza, so I think I'm just gonna wear these. I don't want to do anything crazy with my jewelry, but I still just want a little something in my ear. And this is the finished look. I love how this came together. I feel like I'm going to prom. So a massive thank you to you guys for watching this video and for getting ready with me. And a huge thank you to today's sponsor, which is haruharuwonder. I'm going to leave a link to their website in the description box if you guys want to shop any of their products. I highly recommend trying the black milk essence. It's insane. I love you guys. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.